Hello, good day, everyone. My name is Dane King, and I'm your funny, wise guy, Chief Marketing Officer, and President of Strat King Marketing, and also President of Strat King Accounting and Tax Professional Corporation. Today, I'd like to continue with my fifth video on the series, the 10 Steps to Happiness. Today, I'd like to talk about to be happy, live within your means. So, I've been giving wealth management advice and financial planning advice for over 20 years in my capacity as chartered professional accountant and business advisor, and previously as financial advisor and investment advisor with leading companies in Canada. And I was also a professor of retirement planning at Georgetown College in Toronto. Now, this topic is really a mixture of sweet and bitter. The sweet pursuit of happiness. No, I'm not talking about Will Smith movie in The Pursuit of Happiness. I mean real happiness. And trust me when I say to be happy, you need to live within your means. Now, I know you're thinking, Dane, living within my means? Sounds about as fun as getting a root canal. But stay with me, because this is the best investment you'll ever make in your time in a while by listening to this video. And if you like it, click follow so you can get more of my funny, wise videos. Firstly, let's break down what I mean. Living with your means simply means spending less than you earn. You should not be earning $50,000 and spending $75,000 a year. It simply would not work. So, simply put, right? But as a CPA, I've seen more financial drama than a season of keeping up with the Kardashians. So let's keep it real. Living within your means, it is tough, but it is doable. Because I've done it. Not living within your means can have significant short-term and long-term impact on your financial health and overall well-being. Here's some of the typical side effects. Debt accumulation. In terms of higher credit card debt, having to borrow loans and credit cards, not living within means can create financial stress, both emotional stress, worrying about paying your bills, and can even lead to mental health problems such as anxiety, stress, and depression. Financial stress can affect your sleep, your relationships, and productivity. Financial stress can also cause relationship problems. It could contribute to a lack of savings and lack of emergency preparedness and no long-term financial security. It could have long-term financial implications, such as damaging your credit score and resulting in less financial freedom. You would then have an increased cost of living paycheck to paycheck. It would also impact your health and reduce your quality of life. So to be happy, we need to learn to keep within our living expenses. So if you make $50,000 a year, don't spend more than $50,000 a year. How you do this? You create a budget, a stress-free budget. 51% of Canadians do not have a financial budget. According to the 2019 Canadian Financial Impact Survey, 49% of Canadians reported having a budget, indicating that the remaining 51% do not. According to Government of Canada, this marks an increase from 2014 when 46% of Canadians had a budget. Additionally, a 2015 report by the Financial Consumer Agency of Canada found that 46% of Canadians had a budget at that time. These figures suggest that a significant portion of Canadians may not be actively managing their finances through budgeting. To keep within your living expenses, prioritize your needs over your wants. Focus on essentials first and trim unnecessary expenses. You first should be paying your cell phone or your phone bill so you can keep in touch with everyone. Then you want to look at your shelter so you can have somewhere to sleep at night, and then food. For instance, thirdly, you want to build an emergency fund. Start small, even $500 to $1,000, and aim to build from there. An emergency fund for an individual would be different from the emergency fund of a business. We typically recommend 3 to 6 months living expenses for an individual and 3 to 6 months business expenses for a business. If you'd like more advice in terms of how to build an emergency fund, you can call me, Dane King, 1-888-865-3870. There's been an increase in personal bankruptcies and consumer proposals in Canada. There's been a 28.5% increase between 22 and 2023. Overall total consumer insolvencies, bankruptcies, and proposals combined rose by 23.6% in 2023, according to the Education and Skills Development of Canada. The next way of living within your expenses is practicing the power of no sometimes. The best financial decision you'll ever make is learning to say no. A big fat no. N-O, no. Want the latest gadget? That's just calling your name. Hey, Dane, could you buy me? Could you buy me? I would say, no. No, thank you. Or at least not now. That way you're saving future. You're saving the future so you can result in financial problems later on. Invest in your future now. When you live within your means, you're just saying for now you're investing in your future you. And your future you wants to say thanks. Pass me for not buying those $500 sneakers I wore once. Trust me, you will love for it by passing sometimes. Remember, a study by psychologists and financial experts shows that financial stability significantly boosts overall happiness. When you're not worried about bills and debt, you're free to enjoy life, and that's priceless. Now, you must be saying, now, Dane, what's the average family living expenses in Canada if you want me to live within my expenses? Well, that varies by person, by preferences. So in 2021, Canadian households spent on average $67,126 on goods and services, marking a 2.7% decrease from 2019. According to Statistics Canada, this decline was the first since 2010 and was influenced by the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to reduced spending in various categories. Let me conclude now. I can keep going on and on. If you want me to go on and on, you can book an appointment to see me, to talk about personal financial planning, to talk about budgeting, to talk about costing and pricing, to talk about financial analysis. We do all those things in Strat King Marketing and Strat King Accounting and Tax. So here's a takeaway. Living within your means is like working out. It might feel tough at first, but it gets easier and more rewarding. Start now if it means making small changes. Your peace of mind is worth more than any luxury items. And hey, if you want more tips, tricks, or some real talk on wealth management, give me a follow right here on TikTok at dane.l.king. And don't forget to follow Strat King Marketing too. And by the way, Dane L. King means Dane Lincoln King. And don't forget to follow Strat King Marketing too. Need personalized advice? Book an appointment. We're just a click away. Stay savvy and live within those means. My friends, Dane King signing out. And have a lovely day. And may God bless you and keep you.